Well, good morning. We're heading out fishing. I've been out fishing the past 2 days. Haven't been doing very good. Just trying to get back into it. I've been out of fishing for so long that I think I've kind of lost my touch. So we're going to go back to the roots today. And I've got some worms. I've got some circle hooks. I've got some stink bait. And I got some crappie jigs. So we're going to go to a smaller little city lake here and see if we can catch us a few little fish. I need to go back to the basics, and I don't know if things have changed since when I was like really into fishing. I don't know, probably about 10 years ago. They sell garlic scented night crawlers now. So we'll give those a shot. I got regular night crawlers and garlic scented night crawlers, so maybe we can do like a little comparison and see if the fish like one more than the other. So we're gonna get out there and see if we can catch us some fish this morning. Pretty excited.
If you hear a dog barking, that would be Nala. She is learning to ride in the back of the truck in the crate. So she's not super crazy about being in the crate still. So we're gonna just let her be in there for a minute. But we're gonna use these garlic scented night crawlers that are they're still pretty alive. I was worried that they were gonna die. I bought them a couple days ago. They're not very big. I have to put a couple of them on a hook. I don't know what size of fish are in here, so this is just kind of a guessing game. I think this is a 6/0 hook. I'm not entirely sure. But if I was a catfish, I'd probably eat that. Alrighty. I don't have any rod holders either. Like, I've been out fishing for so long that I don't have all the equipment I used to have. So we're catfishing with some old bass rods I had. You gotta start somewhere, right? Let's see if that rod can't get yanked into the pond. And just because I'm curious about what's in here, I'm gonna throw this little crappie jig. It is that time of year where crappie are gonna be up shallow, so we're gonna do a little crappie jigging. There's just something so simple about just coming to a little pond, a couple rods, a bucket full of baits, and catching some fish. So we gotta see if it's gonna happen. I don't even know if there's really that many fish in this pond. That looks pretty catfishy, so we're gonna just toss that night crawler right out there. Oh, hot diggity, somebody left me a little rod holder. Would you look at that? We are in business now. That means there's catfish here. If somebody stuck a rod holder in the ground, you know you're in a good spot. I'm not giving up on the panfish, so we're gonna keep this going. Nice to catch fish. I've not been very successful at that over the past few days. Oh, I think I'm getting a hit. The line moved. It's not moving anymore though. I'm getting hit. He's playing with it. I think I got one on. Just using a little circle hook. For sure, we got ourselves a little fish. What do we got? What is it? Oh wow, a little bullhead. Not quite what I was expecting. He's a nasty little yellow guy. Look at that thing. Took the bait. Well, we got a little bullhead hole here. He liked the garlic worm. Give me my worm bag. I might see if I can use it again. Well, there we go. Hey, we caught a bullhead. I was expecting there to be like channel cats in here, but we're kind of using some bullheady bait, I should say. But we knocked the dust off. We got ourselves a fish. Oh, caught myself a little bluegill. Nice. It's a real pretty one. I'm surprised I haven't caught more of those. I'm just over here messing around, seeing if I could catch anything. I don't really think that there's crappie in this. The sign says there are, but I feel like I would have gotten a crappie bite by now. There's a fish. There's a fish. What do we got? I'll be a little crappie. Easy, easy, easy. Well, first target species for today. On that little stump. I had a feeling they were on there. So there are crappie in here. They're probably all about that size. So let's I guess just keep casting at that little stump. See if we can get us another crappie. So we've got crappie on this little tree stump, and been getting some good hits. I just can't get the hook set, so I'm guessing it's either small bluegill or some small crappie. Fish on. What do we got? Man, these fish are tiny in here. It's another little crappie. That's why I've just been having such a hard time getting hookups. Is look at the size of these things. Like, they are not big at all. All right, I want to try over there. We've got a juicy looking laydown over here, so we got to try it. Looks like there's a lot of good stuff happening over here, so let's see if we can. Oh, perfect. That is right where we needed to be. Yep. Oh, it went under. Didn't take it. This water temp's got to be warm enough for these crappie are wanting to move up shallow. It's warm enough on the big reservoirs, so I would assume something small like this would be ahead of that. A lot of people are catching crappie on the bank right now. Somebody's playing with it. Got him. Yeah. Should have brought a ultralight rod. Got a little green sunfish there. I mean, we're catching a lot of different variety for sure. Now, is it, I don't know, I'm having fun, but man, it'd be nice to catch like something that would be considered a keeper. But that's kind of the fun thing about fishing these little city ponds is, you know, you're likely to get a lot of bites, and you never really know what you're gonna get. Bass, crappie, bluegill, catfish. It's kind of fun. I mean, I used to fish this type of stuff all the time when I was in high school. It just made fishing a lot of fun. Just fishing these little stocked ponds. Can't beat it, man. If you're looking to get out for a couple hours, have a good time, just hit up one of these little fishing holes, catch a few fish. It's better than going out on the lake, getting blown around, and not catching anything. This is a win. Here we go. Get in here. Get in here, you little crappie. Oh, oh, okay. Flop your way down to the water. Oh, gotta help them out. Man, they're all like 6 inches long. I don't think I could come here with a cooler and get any keepers. Unfortunately, that'd be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to find like a... I've always wanted to find a little crappie pond and go to town on it. Something different about just sitting on the bank with a bobber and a little jig, catching some crappie. Like going out in the boat's a lot of fun, jigging them in 20 foot of water and catching some large girlies down there, but this is just so simple. I was just walking to the truck and I was like, let's give this spot a try. It looks pretty good. Like there's a lot of structure down in there. Who knows? We might get ourselves a little bite. Another little crappie. Man. I'm starting to think that that's all that's in here is crappie that are about that big. That's okay. That's pretty fun. They're just kind of hard to catch. They're just light biting little nibbles. Like, it's hard to get a good hook set on them too because they're just so small. I feel like I'm ripping the hook right out of their mouth. Oh, that's a big turtle. That turtle's huge. Got a fish. We got another crappie. And there's crappie all over this place. They're just really small, which is fun because I honestly didn't really know if they like there was crappie in here. I figured I'd be catching some bass, but I haven't even caught one of those yet. But if there's little crappies, there's got to be some bigger ones, right? Or they're all just that size. Little stalkers. This was a much needed couple of hours fishing, man. It was a lot of fun catching just a little dinky fish, but you know, this was what I needed, I think, to kind of get transitioned into fishing again, because it's been so long since I fished. I think I've lost my patience. And so today really taught me patience. I need to be more patient when I'm out there fishing. And I think that's going to go a long ways here in the future when I get out there on the bigger lakes and do some fishing for some bigger fish. But, you know, knowing this is here, I might come back with the kayak and do a little bit of kayak stuff. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see some videos of that. Like, this video was not a video to get a bunch of views. I just wanted to do a fishing video, take you guys along, show you guys what I like to do, and a little bit of a snippet of what I used to do when I was in high school, man. I mean, I would come out here with my buddies, not this pond, but other places. And, I mean, we do the same thing. We'd be out here all day long, just catching fish, catching catfish, catching bass. It was a good time. So it's kind of fun to relive those memories a little bit. But, you know, all in all, successful day. We caught some crappie. That was our target species. We caught a bullhead, which is cool. We were going to compare the worms, but the worms weren't really biting. It started off pretty hot with that one bullhead, but after that, nothing wanted it. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not that well versed in catfish, and I had some stink bait, but I don't know. I was having more fun catching the crappies. So that was what we did. If you guys enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.